Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your Magic Dad, and we're having a special video today of sorts. One that will probably not happen terribly often, because frankly, Dad does not got it like that. But this is going to be a longer one, as you can probably tell by my intro. I am going to be doing a magic video, and also by the fact that you can actually see the flesh suit behind the PNG here. But today's Thursday, the 23rd of April, about a week since I last talked about magic, and something came in today that I ordered a little while ago, and I'm very excited about it. So without further ado, we are going to be opening the very best magic set probably of the year, and maybe in a very long time. This is a play booster box of Secrets of Strixhaven. Just came out this past week. I went to pre-released and had a phenomenal time. I pre-ordered this actually like a month ago, month and a half maybe. And kind of funny story I'll kind of tell quickly while I'm getting this unwrapped. I pre-ordered it at the store that I did my pre-release at. And I will not give the name of the store because it's a pretty well-known store, and I would like some semblance of anonymity here. And there's just weird people on the internet, but I don't know, they're weird. Sometimes they have like the best prices ever on sealed product, and then other times they chase the market really hard, and even their sealed stuff gets like super to the point of like borderline price gouging, in my opinion. Like sometimes their prices are like, you walk in, you're like, oh my god, how are you selling that for that little? And then other times it's like, oh my god, I might as well go get scalped on eBay. Like I don't know. Ooh, okay. Good. Oh, it's just a secret layer reminder. Okay, sure, why not? But yeah, so I pre-ordered through them. There were a couple places I was considering, and I was kind of like, well, do I want to go through this one? Do I want to go through that one? And the other place that I was kind of really considering is a little bit of a smaller shop, and their prices are usually a little better. But I was trying to feel them out a few weeks before pre-release, and they couldn't give me a price. So I went with the place that I was going to go to pre-release at. And it had convenience of it would be there on the day of pre-release. I could just walk in and pick it up. I did not have to pay shipping. And it was exactly MSRP. So a box of this is $139.99, and that's what they sold theirs for. Now I knew that it could get lower than that, but I wasn't sure. There was no guarantee that it would, and I didn't want to risk it, so I just went ahead and bought it at MSRP. And was hoping somewhere along the way I would find somewhere else. Well, a place that I like to shop from online. Oh god, who was it that I went through first? Game Nerds, I believe. Game Nerds with a Z. Phenomenal website. I bought stuff through them several times, and they've always been fantastic. So I found them, and they had it for $125. I was like, well, shave 15 bucks off of my thing, might as well. Why not? No reason not to, right? So I went through and canceled my initial order, and turned around and went to pre-order through Game Nerds, and the second that I did, they magically sold out. So I panic, I get really disappointed, and it's not like I can't turn around and, you know, rebuy the same initial pre-order. But it was just very disheartening to see that happening, and very frustrating that like it happened in that timing. Why are we not focusing? Is it just too far away? Do I not have like a fantastic camera for this? And so I started looking around, and there's another place that I had seen before called Geekery, and they had theirs for $119.99, including shipping and including tax. So I went from paying $147 and change, with some extra added convenience of, hey, it'll be here, you know, in store ready whenever you show up, to waiting about a week and shaving off almost $30. So This is from Geekery online. I don't know if it's geekery.com or geekery.game or whatever it is, but you know. So yeah, this is taking a little while longer to get than I wanted it to. There are some pretty banger hits in the set. I don't like how blurry that is. Can I... Going to do that and see if that helps. Oh yeah, that's better. We still got a glare, but... Do we have like autofocus turned on and we're focusing on the wrong thing? Is that what's going on? Properties... Figure... Light compensation should not be on, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that that tanks my image quality, right? Let me do that, and then let me... do that? Yeah, that looks a little bit better already. Okay, and then let's zoom just a bit. Okay, that looks a little better. I just have a webcam. It's a good streaming webcam because I got it to stream with. It is not really a good webcam for trading card opening, but this is a kind of spur of the moment thing that I'm trying to do here, and we are making do with what we got. So if it doesn't look perfect, you'll have to forgive me. But let's get right into this. Let me see if I can pull up my... I don't know that the market has really updated since this just came out, like I said, about a week ago. So we might not be able to really see, like, normally what like a big hit is. I know some just because, you know, I play and interact, and like there's just some that I know for a fact are big hits. If we pull any of the dragons, those are immediately big hits. A lot of the archive cards are immediately big hits. Here we go. Fantastic. All right, so let's do. We don't need the card number. We don't need tabletop price changes. Okay, and then we can move you over here. Let's add in mana cost. Okay, I was looking at that wrong. I was looking at it all sideways. Okay, let's add a window capture. Come down here and boop. Why are we having hiccups in recording? All I'm recording is... You know, let's stop capturing the background stuff and see if that helps. I apologize for the tech issues. Again, this is semi-spur of the moment here. Clear that Y. Okay. Properties. There we go. Okay. So we will chuck this right up here for now. It's probably too small for you guys to really see all that well. But Something like that, maybe. Gives you enough of a view of it to be able to see. While I am still able to check back and forth. Okay, so all the Emeritus, all of the dragons are huge hits. Both of the Planeswalkers, and I'm not seeing them up here. Here we go. The lands are always a big hit as well. So, looking for fancy lands, looking for dragons, and looking for Emeritus. As well as the archive cards, which are not technically considered part of the main set. So I do like that these came with these little punch-out tokens in the back. Normally I'm someone who kind of gets rid of punch-out tokens because they're a little more annoying to deal with than anything else. But this one actually comes with some nice ones. Alright, so got a Rancorous Archaic, sending the Pest. Spellbook Seeker, he's pretty decent. Rearing Embermane, Shopkeeper's Bane. Stadium Title Mage, wasn't that one that I wanted? Yeah, that one's good. Artistic Prowess. Growth Curve. I'm gonna try it. Let me see how I can arrange my mic so I can see better and still be able to show you guys. Growth Curve. Ooh, the charms. All the charms are really bangers. Oh, Daydream. This is a huge hit. Where is Daydream? Wait, no, it's not. Hang on. I'm goofy. I think it is one of the bigger hits. Really? What am I? Erode. I'm thinking of Erode. That is the one. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Alright, so we have Moment of Reckoning. Which I am not seeing anywhere near the top here. 3, 2 white, 2 black. Choose up to 4. You may choose the same mode for more than one. Destroy target non-land permanent or return target non-land permanent card from your grave to the battlefield. We have a Shared Roots, which is a very good card. We have Emil, Vastlands Roamer. We've got an island, and we have our tokens. So as you can see, I'm kind of sitting these over here. Rares and mythics are going to go here. Commons and uncommons will be here. Basic lands, and then archive. And we're just going to go through, and we're going to open this box together. The more we go through it, the less I will probably mention the commons and uncommons, because they are typically not crazy things to look at. And I will try and hold this in a way so that you guys can see it pretty well. But kind of hard for my brain to do that, because one, I have to hold my hand like upside down for myself to show you guys a flat image like this. And then I can basically not see the card at all unless I'm looking at the screen. But we'll see. Ooh, Quick Study is a fire card. Rapier Wit. Oracle's Restoration. Tome Blaze. Enhance the Paradox. Now that one is... yeah, that one's a pretty good one. Wilton Heat is okay. Charging Strife Knight. Poisoner's Apprentice. Or the uncommons. Is that a different set symbol? No. Okay. We got a Startled Relic Sloth. Ooh, Applied Geometry. That one sounds fun. Ooh, Monstrous Rage. I love that art. And another Send in the Pest. That is actually going immediately into a deck that I played, Commander, just a few days ago. I have a Tiny Bones discard deck, and that is one of the cards that I'm looking for the most. I high-key would not mind getting a Raw to chuck in there as well. Alright, we have Wander Off. We have Deluge Virtuoso. Glorious Decay. Heated Argument. Terrafractal is just a fun card. Oh, we got the book. No, we didn't get the book. I thought we got the book. Never mind. Ooh, Daydream is a very, very good card. Infirmary Healer is pretty good. Sundering Archaic. In the uncommons now, Fractal Tender. Vicious Rivalry. As an additional cost to cast a spell, pay X life. Destroy all artifacts and creatures with mana value X or less. Ooh. Oh, that's a big hit. That is a big, 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 big hit. Okay, hang on. We're being silly here. Alright. That is one of the cards I was hoping to pull to specifically put into a deck. I have a borderline CDH deck that I needed a copy of this in. And this is just immediately getting sleeved. That is a huge hit. I don't know. What is it? Is it control and then no? That's not what I meant to do. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Cards, sets, Secret Archive. Alright, so Force of Will is up there. Psych Rift is... Alright, no changes, no card number. Psych Rift is a $61 card. Completely forgot to look at the rest of the pack. I apologize. I'm very excited. Teacher's Pest, very fun card. And Full Art Land. I need more Full Art Land. I have gone through almost all of my full art. And... move you over just a scooch. Then you should be able to see both of these very well. There we go. Okay. Psych Rift is a huge hit. That literally just bought half the box for me. Okay. That was one that I was hoping to hit. Again, I would really like to see... I would really like to see one of each of the Emeritus. I would like to get a bunch of Full Art Lands. And I don't super... have like crazy big hits for myself personally. Anything worth money is always nice. That's a banger card. I predict that that's gonna spike up in price very quick after everything calms down. Pest Mascot, Quandrix Charm. All the charms are great. Lecturing Storm Mage. I remember hearing something good about this. 1/1 for 1. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature, put a +1. Oh yeah, that goes hard for sure in the right decks. Kirol, history buff. He's a vampire cleric. Interesting. For 1 and oh, what's Boros? Mill a card. Put 2/1 counters on target creature. It gains trample until end of turn. Okay. Tragedy Feaster is a 7/6 demon. Oh yeah. I was thinking of putting this in a couple different decks. Royal Treatment. Target creature you control gains hexproof until end of turn. Create a royal roll attached to that creature. Oh, that's from Wilds of Eldraine. Oh, Grave Researcher is such a good one too. 3 mana 3/3 with reanimate on its body. Beginning of your upkeep, surveil, and then if there are 3 or more cards, this creature becomes prepared. Yeah, that's a huge hit. And this is a non-basic land, but it is not a big hit. It's just a uncommon, I suppose. Okay, let's. Boop, boop. There we go. That is a huge hit already. I should have gotten like a little trash can to sit beside me to put all the junk in. But so far I'm just chucking it to the side basically. It's a problem for future me. Bumped my mic arm. Are we still working? We are. Fantastic. Alright, so we've got a Run Behind, Rehearsed Debater, an Alley Shopkeep, Glorious Decay, Wilton Heat, Practical Mascot. I don't think we've seen that one. Ooh, Divergent Equation. Return up to X target instants and or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh. That sounds like it goes good in the right deck. Cuboid Colony. Foolish Fate. Destroy target creature. Gain life. Ooh, that's not bad. 3 mana for a destroy. Primary Research, a very fun card. I just put that into a deck. Practiced Offense. Sorcery, 3 mana. Put a +1 counter on each creature target player controls. Target player gains your choice of double strike lifelink until end of turn with flashback for 2. Oh wow. That would go really dumb in a group hug deck. And we have a breed. I'm gonna have like multiple play sets of a breed. And Unsubtle Mockery. Ooh, Pretty Forest. And oh, I like that copy token. I really like that. That's pretty. So Force of Will is like the big one I'm looking at here. In terms of like making a few bucks. Like Force of Will is good, but I don't know if it's a card that fits into my playstyle. Procrastinate, a very good card. Owlin Historian. Melancholic Poet. Expressive Fire Dancer. Follow the Lumerets, a very good card. Zealous Lorecaster. We've got Page again. Matterbending Mage. Ooh. Killian's Confidence. Strixhaven Sky Coach. Ooh, Echoing Symposium. These are also really big hits. I don't know that they're like crazy value. But they are good, and a lot of people like them, myself included. Echo Casting Symposium, it's about $4. It's not bad. Target player creates a token that's a copy of target creature I control. Then we've got Pick Your Poison, Owlin Historian, and we've got a Swamp. It is shiny, but it is still basic. So for anyone who is not in the know, this has a new mechanic on it called Paradigm. And what happens is if we are playing, I cast this. Come on, camera, focus here. Not gonna focus. So this is Paradigm. This spell on cast, if it goes through, gets exiled. So it doesn't go to your graveyard. It goes to your exile. And then on every beginning of your turn for the rest of the game, it auto casts for free from the exile. So it's nearly impossible to remove. You can counter the additional copies, but I mean, you're getting it for free every single upkeep. Like it's such a goofy mechanic. It's so strong. And I 100% believe that you're going to see a bunch of the Paradigm cards in decks from here on out. Muse's Encouragement, Elite Interceptor, Wander Off. I've gotten so many copies of Wander Off. Strife Scholar, Elemental Mascot, Inkling Mascot, Muse Seeker. Oh, he's a really solid card. A Thunderstorm Soloist, Arcane Omens. Ooh. Oh yeah, I was looking at this card for my Tiny Bones deck, but because it's mono black, it's just target player discards 1 card. Ooh, Dina's Guidance. This is a really good card. I don't think it's terribly expensive, but it is fantastic in terms of gameplay. And I'm not seeing... There we go. Dina's Guidance is about 2. That's not bad. We also have a Feed the Swarm. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Opponent lose life equal to that. 2 black. Well, 1 and a black. That's not bad. We've got a Pursue the Past. Gain 2 life. Discard a card. Draw 2 cards. Flashback. There's another card that's very similar to that, but it's from the original Strixhaven, I believe. And I used to have it in a deck or 2, and it's really fun. Alrighty, let's get on to another pack. I just had to pause recording and run and go grab something real quick. So hopefully I was not in the middle of something. I don't believe I was. I'm pretty sure I paused my thought before pausing, but alrighty. Textbook Tabulator. Very good card. Ascendant Dust Speaker. Last Gasp. Oracle's Restoration. Alright, we're seeing stuff we haven't seen so far. Seize the Spoils. That's a very good card. I ran that in my Prismari deck for pre-release. Terrafractal. Pursue the Past. Prismari Charm. Okay. Whenever one or more tokens enter. Oh, Lord. Okay. That sounds really good. Encouraging Aviator. Ooh, Deathcap Glade. There we go. That is an hit and bulk up. I don't know, that's like a crazy one, but it's not bad. Ooh, Essence Not Scholar. That was in my Witherbloom pre-release deck. Not bad. It's not crazy, but it's a decent card. And then we got Fields of Strife, a non-basic. We're on pack number 9. I don't believe there's any double-sided cards in here, so I don't have fear of pulling the tokens. I've tried to like record videos and stuff in the past. Hydro Channeler, banger. And accidentally revealed the backs of cards without meaning to. Spirit Mascot. Root Manipulation. This was a game ender in pre-release. I lost a game to that. I won a game to that. Like, that was... Oh, Lorehold Charm. Sky Coach Waypoint. Target creature becomes prepared. Ooh, okay. Decent non-basic. Choreographed Sparks. The spell can't be copied. Choose one or both. Whoa. Okay, well, messed up that reveal. That's fine. Lecturing Scorn Mage. Okay. 2 red. Can't be copied. Choose one or both. Copy instant or sorcery you control. May choose new targets. Copy target creature spell you control. Gains haste and sacrifice it. Interesting. Okay. So this is a good hit too. I'm wondering about... Oh, it's uncommon. Okay. I was like, okay, Deduce. Deduce is a very good card though. That will probably, well, it might not. I have some of the detective special art from Karlov Manor in my teledeck. I'll look at the art and see which one I like better, but I kind of like the blacked out with like the magnifying glass ring over the top of the art. I think that art style is pretty cool. But this might go in that deck. We'll see. I saw blue when I bumped it and was like, no shot. We got like some crazy other big hit here. Okay. Run Behind, Stone Docent, Heated Argument, Barrage, Potioner's Trove, Visionary's Dance. This is a good card. A little expensive, but in the right deck, it will definitely pop off. Social Snub. Do I know this one? When you cast this while you control a creature, I may copy this. Each player sacks a creature. Ooh, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1. Ooh, okay. Stress Dream. Graduation Day. Hey, we got another Prismari. That's a big hit. Ooh, Chroma's Will. That's a hit. Essence Scatter. Essence Scatter is good. We've got a non-basic land. Got, oh boy. Okay. Alright. My Prismari has a Planeswalker stamp and it's in foil. I'm just gonna throw that out there, but I say that mine, like these aren't mine too. The Chroma's Will is such a banger hit too. Okay. And most of these here are like between $2 and $10, and a lot of these are a couple bucks too, even though they're not like crazy. But this is like $10+ territory. So this, between this and this, I mean, look, 10 packs, like, brother, the box has paid for itself already, right? Like, to me anyway, in value. Man, Akroma's Will is a card that I've always wanted. It's crazy. Okay. Pack number 11. Got a pest token. It was one of the only tokens that I didn't get from pre-release. I was so confused. Ooh. Cost of Brilliance. Quick Study. Banger card. Dig Site Inventory. Goblin Glasswright. Create a treasure token for 1 mana. This creature enters for... Ooh, that's not bad. Efflorescence. Efflorescence to me looks faded. Like, let me see if I can find another green card here. Like... And I don't know if it'll pick up on the camera at all or not, but it genuinely looks like sun damage. Like, look at the edges. Like, I don't think it's picking up on the camera, but like, even look at the art, look at the, look at the edges down here. It looks like super pale and faded, whereas this looks like vibrant green. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think that angle's kind of capturing it. You'll have to like look close to see it. But like, this looks almost like a pale dusty color, and this one over here looks like a jewel green. And like, I noticed that when I was opening it at pre-release, like the whole card just looks faded. And it's like every copy of Efflorescence I pull looks like that. So I'm guess it has to be intentional, right? Render Speechless. Target opponent reveals hand, choose a non-land that player. Oh, that would be so good in Tiny Bones, but it's black-white. We got another Emil. I should actually look at him. Ooh. Creatures you control with +1 have Trample. Pay 4, create an O green blue fractal X1, where X is a number of differently named lands. Interesting. Witherbloom Charm. Tester of the Tangential. Ooh. It's got Incremental. The beginning comment on your turn, pay X. If you do, remove X. Oh, move X counters from this to another creature. Interesting. Impractical Joke. Scheming Silver Tongue. Ooh, this is the Sign in Blood card. This is a banger card. Stock Up. Good card. Render Speechless. And Paradox Gardens. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that, and for some reason my brain said, oh, that's the Emeritus, and that was not the Emeritus at all. Which is why I took a little pause there, because I was like, oh my god, I hit the one that I really want. Alright, I spoiled myself. Accidentally, sort of. But I don't think you guys were able to see that, so. Virtuoso. Interjection. Cost of Brilliance. Shopkeeper's Bane. Tackle Artist. Ink Mage. Paradox. Oh, the Sloth. I don't think I saw anybody play that. Practiced Scrollsmith. Ooh, who are you? First strike, 3/2. When this creature enters, exile target non-creature. Oh, it pulls something from your grave and you can play it. Arnin, Deathbloom Botanist. It's a 2/2 with Death Touch for 3. Whenever a creature you control with power or toughness 1 or less dies, target opponent loses 2 and I gain 2. Ooh, I got him. I wanted to pull him. I don't know if I can fit him into anything, but he's very like Plague Doctor-y to me, and I love the art on this card. Burst Lightning, very good. Okay, return the favor. Copy target spell, change target of... Ooh, okay. Okay. I'll take those. I don't think that he's terribly worth anything. Also, $1.30. He's really interesting, and I love the art more than anything. I want to put him into a deck. I just don't know if I can fit him into any of my decks. I've got 2 mono black decks and a few decks with black in them. You know, mid late game, so I've got a Vince Valentine deck, and I don't play it like most people do because I don't like commander damage, but I love Vince as a character, and it's mono black and it's all sacrifice reanimator nonsense. But if I swung harder with Vince and like actually intended to kill people, I could swing in with Vince at like +20/+20 and then return anything from my graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah, he might go into my Vince deck, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Alrighty, let's turn us over. We've got another quick study. Elite Interpreter, Ventress Eater, Tackle Artist, Barrage, Potioner's Trove, Topiary Lecturer, Eternal Student, ooh. Spectacular Sky Whale, it's such a fun card. Colossus of the Blood Age, ooh. When it enters, deal 3 damage to each opponent, and I gain 3. When it dies, discard any number of cards, draw that many cards +1. Ooh. Ooh, Withering Curse. This was another one that I really wanted to see. Okay, I don't know that it's terribly expensive. That's $6. That's not bad. Alright, and then we've got another stock up. We've got another Quandrix. Ooh, yes. I really need swamps, and I think I need a few islands in full art for my decks. Withering Curse is definitely going into a deck or two of mine if I get more copies. So right here we've got, what, 65. This is about 20. This is about 8. And this is about 6. So roughly $100 across 4 cards, not including all of these, which are worth a few. All these, all this. Yeah, this is my 3rd box I have ever purchased, and I probably will not purchase too many of them. Budgetary and honestly storage is becoming an issue too, because with this I will have crossed the 11,000 card threshold. Alrighty folks, I apologize, there is a lot more traffic in the house today than I was expecting. We've got Eager Glyph Mage, Send the Pest, Rubble Rouser. All the mascots are really fun to me, I like them a lot. Growth Curve, Transcendent Archaic. All the archaic cards seem really interesting to me. Oh. That's gonna go in my Rats deck, actually. Ooh, Flashback. That is a big hit. Over to rare. Flashback is $6. Helping Hand. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, for 1 mana. That's pretty banger. Might go in a couple decks. Living History and Forum of Amity. I believe this is the 15th pack, if I am not mistaken. Should be the exact halfway. Oh, alright, I know they don't do it like on purpose, but a lot of the times when you have like these special like these, a lot of times when you get one, you will pull that card from the pack. It's not always, it's not a guarantee, but we're gonna hope, we're gonna cross our fingers. Alright, we got Ascendant Dust Speaker, Barrage Banemaker, Shopkeeper's Bane. Seize the Spoils, another fantastic card, like really good. Render Speechless, Fractal Mascot, Encouraging Aviator, Killian. Living History. When this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 red-white spirit. Whenever you attack, if a card left your graveyard. Okay. We've got Nita, Forum, Conciliator. It's a human advisor. Or he has a spell you don't own, put a +1 counter on each creature you control. Ooh. Return the Favor. And Noxious Newt. We did not Yet Professor Delian fell. I did that with a Final Fantasy pack I opened recently. We're just sitting there staring me in the face was the One-Winged Angel token card. And I was like, no shot I'm about to open a Sephiroth from just like a play booster pack I bought at a local shop. Just like off, you know, just because I was bored and could do so. Alright, we're going to start moving a little bit faster. We have seen most of the cards. The ones that we haven't are kind of... This is a very fun card too, Mind Roots. Flow State. Dual Tactics. Ooh, Berta. This is a good card. I think this goes infinite with something, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, Great Hall of the Bibliopex. Tap for colorless, tap to pay 1, and pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color, only cast an instant or sorcery. And for 5, if this land isn't a creature, it becomes a 2/4 wizard. And whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it gets +1/+0 until end. It's still a land. Ooh, okay. We also got Locust Spray, a very fun card, and Ancestral Anger. And then we've got a Titan's Grave. I want to look at... I'm gonna look at Berta again. I didn't look at her long enough. I know it's Simic, so it's draw cards and +1s, right? Increment. Whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of mana you spent is greater than this creature's power or toughness, put a +1 counter on this creature. It's 1/4 Frog Druid. Whenever 1 or more +1 counters are put on Berta, add 1 mana of any color. Pay X and tap to create a 0x green and blue fractal token creature and put X1 counters on it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is Berta... I don't think Berta is crazy high, right? I want to say she's been one of the pre-cons, so I don't think that she's... Yeah, she's 50 cents. Together as 1 is only 50 cents too? That is such a good card. If you're running like a 3 mana or higher deck, Together as 1 is dumb. Like, so much value. Arguably even like in a 2-color deck, or if you're just in like even like a mono deck but you have treasure tokens and dorks and things like that that say add 1 of any in there, it's gonna be a very, very good card. Shattered Acolyte, Rearing Embermane, Stadium Tidal Mage, Bogwater Lumerette. Yes, I have one of these. I can pull it at pre-release. That is such a strong, insanely strong card. Fractal Anomaly. The number of cards you've drawn. Ooh. Old Growth Educator. Vigi Reach 4/4 Infusion. When it enters, put 2/+1 counters if I gained life. Ooh, hello. Ennis Debate Moderator. When Ennis enters, exile up to 1 target creature you control. Oh, it's a blink card. I want to build a blink deck. I need more blink cards. Exhibition Tidecaller. 1 mana for 0/2. Opus. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, target player mills 3. Oh, I feel like I pulled one of these. Sleight of hand. Oh, I'm like, part of me wants to build a mill deck for Commander. Ooh, that's pretty. I love the full arts from this set. And part of me wants to build a mill deck in Commander, but the stuff that I want to build in Commander like doesn't work in Commander, and then the other part's like, we'll make a modern deck or something like that, and then it's like the stuff that I want to build into like the deck, it just doesn't function how I want it to function. At some point I'm sure I will build a mill deck for Commander, but yeah. So what do I want? What do I want to hit now? I would really love a Crackle with Power for my Tele Great Sage deck. I would really love Emeritus of Woe. And Emeritus of Ideation, of course. Studios First Year. I'll take any copies of that I can get. Any of the lands would be very fun. Silver Quill Charm. Steal the Show. Choose one or both. Target player discards any number of cards and draws that many. Deals damage equal to the number of instant sorcery cards in your graveyard. Ooh. Stargaze, banger card. Just put it into a deck the other night. And Quillblade Laureate. Another Titan's Grave. Part of me wants to go for Petrified Hamlet, but the other side is that it's so niche. Like, it sounds really cool and fun. But I think it's niche enough that it probably will not be as strong as it sounds like it is. Any of the check lands, whether it's the 8-land cycle or the 2-land cycle, because there are 2 land cycles in this deck that are rares. I would like Erode. I would like more copies of the 1 white blink card. I would like copies of the, oh hey, there's the book, Diary of Dreams. Bleach Collector. Bloodletting. Ooh. Ink Shape Demonstrator. It's an elephant with Ward 2. He's a 3/4. If you cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature, it gets +1/+0. This looks like a really fun commander to build around. Requisition Raid. 1 white, spree, choose 1 or more. For 1, you destroy target artifact. For 1 more, you destroy target enchantment. 1 more, put a +1 counter on each creature target player controls. Interesting. Chase Inspiration and a basic Swamp. Yeah. I would love to see the Life Gain Frog, and I would love to see Emeritus of Woe. Emeritus of Ideation would be really cool, but I don't know that it would wind up in one of my decks. Maybe it would, I'm not sure. And I'm trying to like not really wish for stuff that's like, I just want it because it's expensive, you know? Arnon again. Vibrant Outburst. Ooh, Conciliator's Duelist. The 4/3 core Warlock. When this creature enters, draw a card. Each player loses a life. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, targets a creature, exile up to 1 target creature. Ooh. We've got another Deduce, and we've got a Rehearsed Debater. Common, right? And then Spectacle Summit. I like, my brain just shuts off when I see that foil card at the end, and it's like, okay, that's the end of the pack. And then there's the, like, the land can still be a rare land. Like, sure, it's not right, like it's harder to be that in that like last pack. Like, these are mostly commons and uncommons, but like you can get a rare and mythic hit there. So my brain sees like the last real card before the foil slot and the land slot, and it's just like, okay, we're done with the pack now, and I just like shut down. And I need to stop doing that because we've gotten several of our good hits from that portion of the pack. Textbook Tabulator, Rehearsed Debater, Hungry Graphalon, Goblin Glasswright, Mage Tower Referee. I don't know that we've seen this one. Whenever you cast a multicolor spell, put a +1 counter on this creature. Scolding Administrator, Stand Up for Yourself, Proctor's Gaze. Ooh, Grave Researcher, good hit. Fix What's Broken. Oh, that might go in a couple decks of mine. Knockout Maneuver, put a +1 counter on target creature, deals damage. Okay. Rabid Attack until end of turn. Yep, that's the same one that's going in my Rats deck. Yeah, one of the reasons why I bought a box of this one is just purely because I love Strixhaven. The archive is a big reason. The original Strixhaven is a big reason too. But a lot of these cards I'm just looking at and like, okay, that's going in my deck, that's going in this deck, that's going in that deck. And even on some of the cheaper stuff, instead of going out and spending, you know, 20-30 cents on it and then shipping and then whatever, I would rather buy a box, get the good stuff, get extra stuff for my collection. Teacher's Pest, very fun card. Ooh, Sky Coach Conductor. Oh, 1 mana blink again. Okay. Oh. Ooh, Bitter Triumph is good. Oh, hang on. I'm putting that in the wrong spot. Infirmary Healer. And then we've got a non-basic, but it's not a full art, so we don't super care. I do like the spirit token. The spirit tokens are kind of pretty. Last Gasp is fun. Seize the Spoils, fantastic. I apologize, I'm kind of losing my voice, I feel like. Aberrant Mana Worm, I don't think we've seen this one yet. Pigment Wrangler, ooh. It's an Orc Sorcerer. 5 and enters prepared. Ooh, it just has a copy spell on it. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Oh, Giant Growth, that goes hard. I love that art. And Spirit Mascot. Ooh, Plains. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'll take the Plains all day long. I really need swamps. I need swamps and I need islands for my decks. Those are the only decks that I have that don't have full art lands in them. And I really need some. That art style is gorgeous. At pre-release, I pulled the green Paradigm card with that. Okay. So really, what do I want? I would like Erode, but I'm not gonna like freak out about it. Do all, right. Emeritus of Woe is one that I really want. I would not mind Witherbloom because he just seems fun. I would like Ral, but I'm not going to like freak out about him. What's this? Got you. I have Flashback. I have Withering Curse. Brave Researcher is a really good hit. I would like all of the Paradigm cards, like at least one copy of each of those, and would like at least one copy of each of the Emeritus. I have a red, and is that the only one I've pulled? Mana Sculpt, Petrified Hamlet. Dina's Guidance I would like copies of. I got Masio. Alright, what about here? Vamp Tutor would be fun. Force of Will would both be fun. Jessica's Will would be nice. I would like Hop to It. I would like to get a pull of Hop to It. I think that would be fun. Really want Crackle with Power. Deflecting Palm is a very good card. I would not mind. Pongify is fun. The staple. Zombify. I'd really like a hit of Zombify. Yeah, that's really cute. I mean, it would be nice to hit a Force of Will. Just for the sake of, like, saying Force of Will or Vamp Tutor. Either one of those will be phenomenal. Honestly, if I got Force of Will, I would probably immediately take that to my LGS and trade it in for credit. Maybe not even credit. Maybe I would try and, like, find someone who opened a bunch of, like, the Japanese, like, commons and uncommons and rares and stuff like that from the archive, and try and trade it off to them. Alright, Rancorous, Archaic, Tenured Concoctor, Inkling Mascot, Elemental Mascot, Dissection Practice. Ooh. Rapturous Moment. This is a banger card right here. 6 mana, draw 3, discard 2, add 5 mana. Like, hello? Ooh, Zafai. That's a fun card. Together is 1, fun card. Disdainful Stroke. Not bad. Shattered Acolyte and Spectacle Summit. We are creeping up on the 1 hour mark here for our recording. I was hoping it wouldn't be that long, because I think the last one that I upload. Whoa, what am I doing? I'm moving crazy here. Okay, I'm excited. Nervous. Not quite at the last pack here. Stuff is falling. There's a few hits I was hoping to get that I haven't seen so far, and I am really hoping that. Ooh, Maelstrom Artisan. I got a Bleck. Hop to it. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. Okay. Expressive Fire Dancer and a basic Plains. If I'm wanting one card that I haven't gotten yet, and we're talking like wanting for the sake of I want it for a deck, not because, oh, I want it to get value so I can trade it and get something I actually want. I would love to see Crackle with Power. We're talking value. Emeritus's Woe would be a really big hit for me. Or Force of Will, and then I could trade that up to some other stuff. Emeritus of Truth. I will take that one. And Zombify. There we go. Fantastic. And we got a Quick Study and a Titan's Grave. How much is Truce going for? $6. That is not bad. Man, we've got, what, 4 packs left here? Do we think we could get a blue, black, and green Emeritus just back to back to back here? Because that, if I got that, I would have a full set of one of each of the Emeritus. Now it's coming down to, do I want the Emeritus more, or do I want the Paradigm more? Brother. Bogwater Limmeret. I said I wanted it. I got it. This is a banger card. Tablet of Discovery in Spellslinger decks. Insane. Lewin. Primary Research. Wisdom of Ages. Oh, that's going in Tella. Ral. Oh my god, we got Ral. Oh my god, we got Ral. Okay, okay, okay. And Deflecting Palm. Jesus. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Everything's kicking off. Okay. You're just uncommon. How much is Ral? Am I blind? Ooh. He's $10. I will take that. Okay. That is definitely for sure going in my Tiny Bones deck. And Deflecting Palm is pretty banger, I'm not gonna lie. Zombify, I was hoping I would pull a Zombify. It's a card that I use in so many different decks. And I love the Strixhaven art. I love the archive art. Okay, so now this is pack number 3 of the last 3. What am I looking for? What do I want? think we're at a point where either I just want a Woe and like a Witherbloom, or I want to pull like Force of Will and Ideation and like get trade ability. Planar Engineering. Sack 2 lands, search library for 4 basic. Oh, that's pretty good. Smallpox. Okay. Each player loses life, discards a card, sacks a creature, and then sacks a land. Oh, that's mean. Ooh, Arc of Hunger. Is that a hit? Whenever one or more cards leave your grave, our effect deals 1 damage to each opponent. You gain a life, mill a card, you may play that. Ooh, okay. I don't know that it's a hit in terms of like money, but it seems decently strong. It's still so weird to me that like red-white is like the graveyard shenanigans in this set, like colors, because that's like such a black, like mostly black white does it, black green does it, blue black green, and black white green does it. Like it's such a weird thing for them to give to red white, and I know it's good, and I know a lot of people like it. Joined researchers. 2/2 for 2. Oh, this is the one with Secret Rendezvous, yeah. Ooh, Shattered Sanctum. Alright, we'll take a Shattered. Repel Calamity. And a Foil Orisa. Okay, I'll take an island. Last pack magic. Can we get something crazy? Can we get like one of the Emeritus? Ideation or Woe, perhaps? Can we get Force of Will? I mean, technically speaking, can we? Yes. Will we? I don't know. But I'm really hoping. Alright, so I always like do this to myself where I'm like, oh man, I hope I get the big hit and then I'll trade it or sell it. And then I wind up sitting on it and then the price goes down and it's like, well, I don't want to sell it right now because the price is down. I know it's worth more than that. And then I sit on it and then it never goes anywhere. So I don't think I'm going to hope for Force of Will. If I get a Force of Will, I will not be upset. I'm going to say, final answer, lock it in, give me Emeritus of Woe. Erode, I'll take an Erode. Sleight of Hand is not really what we wanted. And Barag. Okay. That last pack was a little underwhelming, but Erode was a pretty banger card, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that's like 10 bucks almost. It was the other day when I looked at it. So we're gonna go ahead and sleeve up our Erode. But yeah. Alright. With that being said, remove that. Alrighty, so for our huge hits, our bulk stack, which is Jesus. Come on. We got our basic lands and our tokens. I didn't pull a single art card. That was a little funny. Got our non-basics and our full arts. We have our archive stack, which is pretty nice. Then we've got rares and mythics, which is a decent number as well. But here, right here, folks, is the biggest hits pile, and I probably missed a couple. If I did, don't yell at me. But we got a Road, got Ral, got Emeritus of Truth, Withering Curse, Akroma's Will, Prismari, and Psych Rift. Got overall very happy. If anything, I'm just a little disappointed I didn't see more Emeritus, and maybe that's silly. I know they're mythics, and I know they're like the headliner cards essentially. But yeah, I really went into this hoping that I could get either, or if I had crazy luck, both a playset of the Paradigm cards, so like one of each, and then a playset of the Emeritus, one of each. I did pull a white Emeritus, and I think I pulled 2 of the Paradigm cards, if I'm remembering right. Did I not? Or did I just pull the one? I know I got the blue one. I got dozens of cards that are gonna go immediately into decks that I have built, decks that I have been wanting to build. Echo Casting Symposium, yes. Yeah, I just got the one Paradigm, and I just got the one Paradigm and one Emeritus, but it's okay. For 120 bucks, I definitely got my money's worth literally sitting right here in these 6 cards. This is 60, this is 80. Was this was like 5, right? Like 5, and there was like 5, so that's 60, 80, 90, 95, 105, 110 in like these 6 cards right here. Not to mention most of this stack is all like $2 to $10. And I'm sure that there's some stuff in this stack that is hot. I just don't know exactly what all of it will be, but yeah. Thank you all for coming with me on this journey. It's been 1 hour and 5 minutes and 43 seconds. It's been very fun. I will not be doing stuff like this all of the time because I do not have the money to do stuff like this all of the time. But I love Magic, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the Magic content as well. And I will see you guys in the next one, I suppose. If you're new around here, be sure to leave a subscribe before you head out so you can keep up with all the stuff I've got going on. I'm recording this actively on Thursday. I will probably upload it on Tuesday because tomorrow is going to be Zer Day. I don't want to miss that. And I don't want to post a video back to back to back like that. It is not good for the algorithm. So we shall not be doing that. So you'll probably see this maybe Monday or Tuesday, depending. And yeah. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Tell me below what your thoughts are on this set, or what card you are hoping to pull yourself when you open packs. Or maybe, if you saw something that I got that you were wanting, yell at me and tell me how jealous you are. But with all of that being said, I love you all. Thank you all for watching. And if you come back, I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody.